You see, I was having this conversation today. And I'm always so cautious about any time people say shit without proof. And I understand these are heinous crimes and shit, if it's true, like, fuck them, we don't care about them, lock them up, throw away the key. But we have to understand that an accusation without it being litigated is not full and complete proof. Like we can't accept it to be, like, I heard people talking about today, and even people hit me and, like, they were saying, yo, PNB Rock, he's a pedophile, he got a 15-year-old pregnant. And I'm like, stop that shit, cut it. And I'm a male, and a lot of you guys are men, and I hope one day you will see the effects of being on the other side of a false accusation. And that's why when I see people calling Kodak Black a rapist, well, like, I'll tweet out like, yo, he's out of jail, blah, blah. And people like, yo, keep that motherfucking rapist. I'm like, whoa, slow down. Like, slow down, really, slow down. He's accused of sexual assault. I ain't denying that. But when I see people just say he's a rapist, there's certain things for men. And I don't think those same things apply for women. Maybe. But it's not anything that's legal. Well, if you call a chick a hoe, she's a hoe until proven otherwise, right? So she's kind of guilty. Just by the accusation, she's guilty. I get it. Reputation will have been tarnished. But that's not something that would most likely prevent her from many jobs, even though it could from some. And it's not something that could get other people, when looking at them in other cases, to possibly incarcerate them. Oh, you were a hoe in real life, so we got to lock you up for this park. No, it doesn't happen. But when I see people just throwing around, yo, Kodak Black raping bitches, I'm like, yo, relax. He's accused of sexual assault. Absolutely. But we have to put the word accused. Absolutely, we have to put the word of accused. When I see people speak about, oh, so-and-so beat this bitch's ass. Slow down. He allegedly. We have to place that doubt there, because once we start going with shit like it's fact, nobody comes around for the vindication if it's true, or if that allegation isn't true. Freddie Gibbs, I covered this case a lot. We spoke about him today, by the way. When I used to tweet about Freddie Gibbs, yo, blah, blah, his lawyer couldn't get him out on bail, blah, blah, I would see tons of tweets. Yo, he's a fucking rapist. Why they trying to get bail for him? And I'm like, damn, you ain't even wait until the trial's done? Come to find out, Freddie Gibbs was acquitted of all sexual. He toured and went to Austria. Allegedly in Austria, a chick said, yo, he brought me back to a hotel and fucked me and he raped me. Right? So there was a warrant out. Years later, when he goes to France, they arrest him in France. They bring him to Austria. Like, yo, you're going to stand trial for rape. People seeing that headline, oh, he's a rapist. He's a fucking rapist. He goes through trial. He hired Scott Lehman, by the way. I forgot that name this morning. Which is Troy Ave's lawyer, a lawyer that 50 Cent frequently used. And in court, the official verdict is that not only could the court not prove that he didn't rape her, the court couldn't even prove that they had sex. There was not enough proof in court to show that Freddie Gibbs even fucked this chick. Yet, when people were talking about him, they're calling him a rapist, flat out. Rapist! He just raped her! Now, when he was acquitted, the same people who shouted that rapist shit was quiet. None of them mentioned a fucking word. And I guarantee you bring his name up now, they still say he's a rapist. And he was acquitted. I can understand with a nigga who convicted. If you say Chris Brown is a woman beater, he was convicted. He was convicted, I'm sorry. Okay? Got you. But when Kodak Black, and he may have done it. Don't get I ain't caping for the nigga. May have done it, but until we know for sure, let's not call that man a rapist. When I hear PNB Rock, yo, PNB Rock fucked a 15-year-old, I've heard the same story. The same story is about 2 years old. 2 motherfucking years old. I heard this when he just got out of jail, maybe a year and a half or so. I looked into it. I found the chick that allegedly was 15. The chick denied it, but we know sometimes it could be a lie, blah, blah. Now, I followed this chick, because I'm trying to see behind the scenes what the fuck is going to happen. Unless she's having a 2-year pregnancy, she's never had this baby. Now, I understand there could be an abortion, miscarriage, and stuff like that. but he's denied it. She's denied it. Nobody seems to have any proof but word of mouth. Word of mouth is the only proof, right? And again, not saying he's 100% innocent, but shit, man, could we just stop saying shit and acting like it's fact? Could we stop saying he impregnated a 15-year-old chick and you have zero proof? Could we? Because what happens here is once that sticks to your fucking name, you can't remove that. You just can't remove that shit. Somebody said, I follow her. No, I know her at name. I go to her Twitter frequently, and I kind of watch what's going on her Twitter to see if she's like talking about it, nothing like that, or people atting her. Yeah, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. And someone asked me today, well, if you are so influential and you're quote unquote for the culture, hip hop culture, if PNB Rock got a 15-year-old pregnant, as a lot of people are saying, why wouldn't you let people know? And I told him one thing. I said, let me tell you how I've dealt with so many things. I've had over 20 women come to me with either pregnancy results or photos of them being abused. And they say, Akademiks, you're a media outlet. You're a very accessible person. So-and-so rapper beat my ass or fucked me and does not want to claim the baby. Put them on blast for me. I give you everything you need. Go ahead. Now, I then got to make a decision. Because them coming to me, I always say to them, I apologize if you really got beat up, but why are you coming to me before the police? How do you expect me to get justice, or do you want me to just publicly shame him by putting out like, oh, yo, so-and-so beat a chick? If you're not going to the police, you have evidence. Because it's not like, it's usually if somebody just tell me, I'm like, if they're showing me pictures and shit, I'm like, why didn't you go to the cops? Why am I the first person you're coming to with that? So when they come to me with that shit, I say, until you go to the police, I can't speak about anything. Because once that is out there, say that chick that allegedly Kodak Black allegedly raped, imagine she came to me and didn't go to the cops and say, yo, Kodak raped me. Put that out. Now, I put that out. Shit, even if 80% of hip-hop don't believe me, that 20% that believes me, now think Kodak is a fucking rapist for the rest of his career, even if that chick's lying. Now, when she goes to the police and gets a report done, or she gets charges filed, now I understand, and I'll report that. Because now it's serious enough where the police is involved. Because I'm going to follow that case to its completion. If he's innocent, he's innocent. If he's guilty, he's guilty. But you can't come, don't come to me like I'm the cops, like, yo, here. He raped me. You know what I mean? Like, here's a used condom and here's a semen. He raped. No. Whoa. So when I hear the thing about PNB Rock, I would never report that. I'm like, if you really got a 15-year-old pregnant, let me know when the cops arrested him. And secondly, let me know when the child support is going on. I'll cover both of those. And when I cover it, if that be the case, PNB Rock, you nasty motherfucker. Getting a 50, you get me? That will be the tone if that is the case. But you can't come to me or just start some shit on social media. Go to the cops, man, and go to fucking court. It got to be what it is, man. Like, you can't let people, it's especially troubling for men because now, how does PNB Rock prove he didn't do that? Like for men, how do you prove that you didn't do something on certain allegations? Somebody says, yo, he used to beat my ass. Is there any pictures? Did you go to the cops? No, he just used to beat my ass. Should we just call him a woman beater with no fucking proof? And if they're lying, how does that guy prove that you're lying? Can't, right? Same thing. Like, yo, it's just hard. It's hard for men in that sense. I'm sorry to say. Somebody said record it. Record everything. Hey, I'm just being as diplomatic as I can, but also being a male, I understand how certain things could taint someone's image and livelihood. We just seen with the XXL list. Vanessa, who's the editor-in-chief of XXL, says Famous Dex, who to me is deserving of making a list, did not make the list because he beat up his girlfriend. Now, I didn't have a problem with her saying that because she said the video is here. Now, imagine if she had said, oh, PNB Rock ain't made the list because I heard he fucked a 15-year-old and got her pregnant with zero proof. Now, imagine that's fake. You got this whole kid's life in turmoil. He missed a big opportunity just because niggas start saying some shit online.